what should a artist and manager be looking for when they're in that partnership with the label?
That's tough because it really depends on who you are and where you are in your journey. Like for this one, like we said, we went into it with deliverables because usually artists only have deliverables, but we were like, no, y'all need to meet these metrics for it to make sense. But I think first, most importantly, you got to deal with who you do the deal with.
Yes.
The people in the building and the people you speak to, and not just your direct, but every department should have a certain energy and feeling about you. You know, presence in the room.
Yeah.
Like, that was a big thing for us there. Like, we talk to everybody. Take me down to the other floor. Let me meet the admin. Take me back to this one. I'm not just talking to the person working my. I want to see everybody just to make sure, hey, we good.
And it was beyond just friendly. Like, I think that's important. You go and everybody's smiling, everybody's nice when you're trying to woo somebody. Like, it wasn't just friendly. It's excitement about the artist and knowledge.
Yes.
Like, we didn't walk into a room and they were like, oh, what's your name? Everybody knew who was there, what he had done. Like, you have to have that about a partner, or else it's like...
Yeah. My experience from that was when we were going through a bidding war. When I say we, I said when I used to represent Jesse, and it was Byron and myself co-managing Jesse. We were doing all the label stuff, and you go into a label in New York, and
wine and dine.
Elevator would open up. Jesse's face is
right.
Yeah, wine and dine.
You're like, oh shit, oh okay, cool.
They like her.
They like her. Yeah. I know, and so we get in there and do the meetings. But when two things happened. One that I remember distinctly is when we sat down with David Massey over at Island Records and Ziggy. Massey was running the company at Island over there at the time, and man, he was so dialed in. It was like every song he heard on the EP before it came out, he knew why that song was and was able to communicate it to Jesse and myself and Byron. It was like he had it completely. He knew her as
He's invested.
Oh, he was just so dialed in to Jesse. And he's really like a artist's kind of artist. And then following from there, that was cool, but we need to see more. And we like, okay, let's pick up the phone and see if they'll introduce us to your different departments. And then it was like 2.5, 3 hours just sitting in their main foyer. Digital will come in, radio will come in, this other, and it was like giving you like the whole spiel on how this business works and like how we can help you maneuver and figure this all out. So yeah, that's
man, and everybody don't do that.
Yeah.
no.
Everybody don't walk you around the house and say, okay, this is this team and what they do, and this is this team. Sometimes, man, everybody don't do that. And that's a necessary thing too for artists going into these buildings. Like, think about how people treat you when they walk you in their house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I think also before you do a deal, being knowledgeable about what those departments are supposed to do before you get there, because they'll say a bunch of gibberish and a bunch of random words together because they know you don't know what the hell they're talking about. And then you're like, wow, yeah, they're so knowledgeable, they're doing great. And it's like, bro, he didn't say nothing.
A bunch of words.
He didn't say anything at all. And if you get them talking and you ask the right questions and you realize they don't know how to answer what you have a question about, like, okay, this might not be the best team for me. Or if they have an answer that's like, dang, I never thought of it that way. This is a great team.
And T even proposed when we was there, like, they put together a whole deck for us because she's like, how are y'all going to push him? Mm-hmm. What is y'all plan? Yeah. Like, what does this look like? Like, nice. Oh, this is cool, but what are y'all going to do exactly to get him from here to here? Yeah. And they laid all of that out.
That's important.
Yes.
Yeah,
vital.
I need to, you could tell me everything, but it's a whole other thing when you give me that document and then you show me strategically what you are trying to do. Because now I can look at this and I can also say, like, okay, one, you care, but two, you know what? We align with this strategy because we understand this, but you know what? This doesn't really make sense for us, so we can tweak that, but it's not a big deal. But at least I can go by, there's my blueprint.
A lot of the time they say what they're going to do, but they don't know how they're going to do it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, it sounds great, but what exactly, that's what I kept saying. What exactly are you going to do? Step by step, how are you going to make that happen?
Yeah.